Hello, blessings and greetings, my angels. Happy birthday. If you were born today on November 24th, stay tuned for your special reading. And don't forget the daily readings, even though I do try to focus in on the energy of those born that particular day, can still pertain to any of the Sagittarius in the Sagittarius community. So please take advantage of the bonus messages that I do daily for the birthday energies. Again, happy birthday to everyone during this season. And now we're going to tap into like a recap, if you may. I didn't get a chance to do the weekend general or love reading, so we're going to do a combination of both and just see what the energies were and still might be surrounding us, and possibly continuing on maybe into the week for Sagittarius. Cleansing the space both in yours and mine, receiving God's love, light, and peace for these readings, for the energies around us, removing all negative thoughts and toxicity, only good vibrations and good energy. If you're a cross watcher, if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? I welcome you. It doesn't cost you anything. All I ask is that you return the favor by sharing, liking, and subscribing. It helps the channel to get out there and be seen by the rest of the Sagittarius community. Happy birthday again to everyone in the community, readers, cross watchers, everyone who comes to this channel. Happy birthday if this is your birthday season during the season of Sagittarius. Okay, let's get started. I think we're going to start out with the tarot. And for those of you who are just waking up, or maybe you've had a few nights, or it was your birthday these past few days and you were out celebrating, I have uploaded some content. I also have 2 videos out. I had to do 2 parts. My thank you videos to those of you who've commented on the channel in the past 30 days. So there's 2 videos because there were many of you, and I'm so grateful for that. So when you get an opportunity, put up your heels, kick up your feet, and get caught up with all the content. And don't forget to comment, share, and like. Okay, cards are blessed and prayed for before all my readings. My readings are time-stamped if you want to advance and go straight to the reading. And of course, on your free time, during your meditation time, it's a great time to get caught up with all the content. It's our birthday season, so we really want to be excited and alerted to all the messages the universe has in store for us. Heavenly Father, thank you for all that you do for me and all that you do for Sagittarius. What are the messages? What are the energies that some Sagittarius have been experiencing over the weekend? And what are some of the energies that might follow them from the weekend throughout their birthday season, or even possibly into the new year? Well, many of you are hard at work. You're studying on work. You're studying on your crafts. It could also be those of you who are craftsmen. Maybe you have a deadline. It's holiday season. So if you make it like a particular product, and maybe the Christmas season is when you really get a big push and a big demand and a big request. Like if you have an Etsy shop or storefront, a pop-up shop in a mall, or an outdoor fair or festival, you're busy placing orders, getting orders, restocking, building inventory, and going out and participating in these different shows and markets to get merchandise sold. So this is like really the heaviest of your grind during the season, and it's like it's either make or break sort of thing. If you don't make the bulk of your money during this season, then if you aren't making money all year long, then you're going to kind of finish out on the bottom half. So let's wish and put good energy out there that all my artistic and crafted Sagittariuses who really do rely on a big push of income and big sales during the month of November and December for the holiday season, that you get these sales and that your abundance grows. For many of you, you've put your mind into your work because of a broken heart, because you're not in a romance, because you're in the middle of a divorce, you're in the middle of a separation, you're just recovering from a relationship that you may have walked away from, or that you still might be stuck in, but you haven't made a decision yet. There's no closure there. For many of you, you're looking at your opportunities. You're looking where your blessings lie. You're looking and taking stock of everything that means everything to you, what God has blessed you with, what you yourself have worked hard for. And for many of you, depending on what really is important to you and what you what emotionally fills you, whether it's love or the love of life and the love of your craft or the love of you working and receiving the blessings from God, will determine what really ultimately you want to be your main goal, your main desire, the main thing that you give your energy to, the main thing that you work upon. Some of you are working, but you're not necessarily working with an intent or purpose. You're just working to be working with no set goal, no sense of idea. You're just working, again, because it could be the way that you not deal with the situations in your life. You hide away from the pain. You hide around all these swords or all the different things that are hurting you, upsetting you, the blocks along your path, the shadow work that you don't want to do, the things from your past that you haven't healed from. So a lot of you just throw yourself into work thinking that that is your escape place. And that's fine. It might work in the meanwhile. And it might seem to be healthy on the surface, but deep down, you've got to take that blindfold off and you've got to deal with the issues within yourself and the issues that are surrounding you that are causing you hurt and pain. So with this broken heart, for many of you, you felt bound, you felt tied, you felt betrayed. You could have been stuck in a relationship knowing that your partner was cheating on you or that your partner wasn't being faithful. But again, the commitment to kids, the way how you were brought up, your commitment to family, you're not a quitter. Sagittarius loves with intention, giving your partner that second, that third chance to come clean or to make it right. So it isn't, and it still might not be a quick decision for you to walk away. You still might be hoping for a miracle, for a change in this person, if not the situation. For others of you, you realize this is not the place for you anymore. This is not the relationship for you. The career or job or whatever it is that you thought was holding you down no longer fulfills you. You still want to do the work and you still want to be a hard worker and give all so that you can receive the blessings of your life, so you can live in abundance, but not necessarily in the time and space and with the people that you have been. So for many of you, this new year, you're looking at a new home, new environment, new company, new energy. You want a clean, fresh start to get away from everything and anyone that has caused you pain or hurt in the past recent years. For many of you, the hard work, you have a nest egg. You have money that you've been saving. Even if you're married or booed up, you've taken some of the advices and some of the lessons that you've learned to keep what you're doing as far as your finances to yourself. So some of you really do have a nice nest egg that you can afford to move away. You can afford to financially start over and build a new home or start a new business or take time off to physically and mentally heal. In the middle of the deck, as you make these decisions, the universe is going to support you. There are going to be opportunities not only to heal and to grow, but also opportunities, again, to create new forms and new ways of abundance. At the bottom of the deck, the only thing that will stand in your way of happiness or peace or success and fulfillment is if you are tempted to the things of this world, or if you're tempted by the people and the energies that are trying to keep you down, that revolving door of a partner that doesn't know what they want to do, that's stringing you along, that is cheating on you, lying to you, but yet still trying to give you a false sense of security, broken promises. The job that wants to match your salary because they don't want you to leave, but the environment, the culture is not going to be any different. It's still going to be the toxic environment in which you want to get away from. So once you've made your mind up, Sagittarius, to move, to relocate, to start anew, don't let people's words or people's energy or the financial bribery, so to speak, the financial offerings that they might try to give you, or they try to play on your emotions to make you change your mind. They're only tempting you to do this because in many cases they need you more than you need them. Let's pick 2 more cards. The World. It is time for many of you, because you've been stuck in a particular cycle, in a particular set of mind space. in a particular way of doing things. And it's time to change. It's time to get out of what is comfortable and start something new and be brave and really go after your destiny and your happiness. Because many of you might not be happy in your job. You might not be happy with your life and where you are in life and whom you're sharing your life with. So it's really important for you when this opportunity comes and this cycle starts for you. Maybe it's this birthday. Maybe this is a major birthday for you. You're turning 30, you're turning 40, 50, 60, 70. It's a big number, and big numbers mean big changes. Take a complete 360 look at your life and really see, is this what you want to be doing the next 10 or 20 years from now? Where do you vision yourself? Do you want to bring the same people along with you, or have you outgrown them? Have you bigger dreams than they can even imagine? And are they the ones that should share with your prosperity and your growth? So a lot to think of, and I'm glad that the universe has given us this opportunity to see that. Would the message come up with a better idea or solution? For some of you, the things that you have been doing to try to finagle your way through life or to deal with the situations in your life and circumstances that you're not happy with, it's not cutting it anymore. You've got to do more. You've got to take action. And in some cases, that action might be free yourself and move away from these peoples, from these careers, from these jobs, from your family. Sometimes if the environment itself won't leave you, you've got to leave the environment. But the solutions that you thought were working for you in the past are not. You've got to come up with a better game plan. There's a habit you need to break, and that habit could be you being so forgiving to people, giving people multiple chances, giving people more than enough space than what you should to hurt you, to continually disappoint you, to make promises that they break. You've got to be stern, and you've got to stand your ground on your boundaries. Standing our ground has been a continuous message in the past week or so in the various readings that I have done. And I think when you really stand your ground, you wake up to the reality of the habits that you need to shed. Love always wins when you're with the right one. It's simple math. 1 and 1 does equal 2, but it doesn't mean that that's the one for you. And even though that sounds like it's rhyming, it sounds cute, you really need to evaluate yourself and your emotions and the feelings and the lack of feelings and the lack of action, the lack of intimacy, the lack of attention and communication that your partner may not be giving you. If they're not sustaining the relationship, if they're not committed to the family or to the plan that you originally had and set forth with each other. So why this relationship is failing? Well, it's failing most likely because you're not with the right one. Maybe at the time when you were together in the beginning, they were, but somewhere along the line, their values changed, your values changed, or you just wanted different things. Your eyes were opened up to different people and to different energies, and you went in different directions. Be yourself and not what they want you to be. Many of you stay in relationships for that reason, even in partnerships, even in dealing with your family members or people that you're really not that crazy about, and you fake the funk, which is something I know as a Sagittarius we hate to do because we like to be straight up with people with our feelings towards them. Whether we like them or not, we don't like to, play games. So be authentic and be true to and be the Sag that you are and be yourself. Don't pretend to be something else. Don't lower your standard. Don't lower your vibration. Don't become the side chick, the baby mama, just to be with someone and to make yourself feel like you're complete or that you're the completion of someone else. Do the things that you want for your life because it's your purpose, it's your will, it's your desire. It's what you want to do for you, not something that's being willed upon or suggested or being thrown to you in the form of temptation by someone else. The last card from my deck we get here is cancel that job or relationship. It has pink slip written all over it. And for some of you, this is nothing new. You've had this revolving door, or you've had continuous problems and cycles with your job, with the relationship. And you tried to fix them. You tried to crazy glue it, hot glue it, put a Band-Aid on it. And it heals for a minute or so. But unless that person truly changes and does the work, whatever they did to you that time, they're going to double it and advance even further in the hurt that they bring to your life. So it's time to call it quits, maybe. And it's probably not even a maybe. It's probably, yeah, you need to call it quits. And for each of you, that's a personal decision that you have to make. But you have to be wise enough to know when you need to do things for the sake of your sanity and for the sake of who you are and what you know you can be further in life, without people holding you back, without jobs keeping your talents back just so they can take advantage of your skill set and make money off of you, when you can take the same skill set on your own and make 100% of that money, not giving it a dime onto anyone else. Stop being played, Sagittarius, by the people in your life. Career, we get partnerships. It could be time for you to change partnerships, to change your employer, to change the partner if you own your own business that you started out with. Partners, just like in relationships, you start out with a certain agreement, a certain commitment, but it can go left. They can misuse the money. They can fall into addiction. Things change as people grow and as people change. There is something better for many of you. The career and job that you're in, don't feel stuck in it, and don't feel like this is the only thing that you're ever going to do, because then you're limiting yourself. Trust that there are opportunities for you, and there's definitely room for growth. We also get real estate. Some of you are looking to purchasing real estate, selling real estate, or considering real estate as a business that you can do, but you really see this value in that. And for some of you that are thinking about moving or relocating, you might be relocating to areas where the real estate is really booming. So you're kind of going like where the money is. In the middle of this deck, we get don't let perfectionist tendencies take over. As you grow and evolve and your changes in your life start to take place and you complete certain cycles and start new ones, you get better and you want better, you do better, and you need better in your life. But don't become such a perfectionist that you expect everyone else to be perfect, because no one is perfect, Sagittarius, not even you. Remember, Sagittarius, to show gratitude for your blessings, both big and small. That is the way how it comes forward and goes forward in life. From the first dollar you made to the $1 million that you made, be grateful in each stage of your blessings. Protect yourself and your energy. Just another reminder and confirmation that setting healthy boundaries, keeping what's good near you and positive close to you, and what is hurting you or causing you heartache far away from you. You were born to lead, so be the example and show them how it's done. Like I said, many of you are stuck in positions where your bosses or your corporation is using your skill sets, but they're not really rewarding you financially or professionally as they should. They're basically taking advantage of you. They're using you. Get what you should properly earn in your position. Get the right benefits. Get the right accolades and acceptance and promotions that you deserve. And if they're not going to give them to you, then you give them directly to yourself. Continue during your birthday season to let your charm and magnetic personality shine through. Take advantage of the extra energy and the positivity that happens for us during our birthday season. Your ancestors and the angels are here to guide and protect you, and they give you additional messages during this time. In the middle of this deck, we guess a lot of you are conquering your fears. You are overcoming the things that are hurting you, the blocks, the barriers, whether you've set them on your own or others have. Victory will be yours. Set your intentions and watch it come back to you. Overcoming the difficulty, victory, success, triumph. Breaking molds. Break the boundaries. Erase all the things that you thought you couldn't be. All the things that needed fixing, you now can permanently mold into whatever it is that you want it to be. You find a new way to do things in your own unique way. breaking the, how can you say, breaking the, I'm trying to say, breaking like the status quo. Be that individual that you are that lives outside of the box. Helpful change, Sagittarius, you're going to navigate through a lot of changes in your life. And like the butterfly, you're going to transform. And as you transform, your life is going to change for the better. You're allowing the universe to assist you when you need it the most. You finally kind of understand in some cases you can't do it by yourself. And the assistance will be there. And it will facilitate and help you in the biggest way. For others of you, it's an eye-opener. It's a time of resurrection, and it comes just when you need it. So shake off your past, rise again, rise above all the heartache and pain and disappointments and the horrors and the sorrows of yesteryear. Continue to work and reinvent yourself, Sagi. Rise up from whatever it was that was holding you back, whatever, broke your heart or caused setbacks in your life. And as you rise, you will be even more powerful than what you were before. So for many of you, you're fighting your way back to recovery. You're fighting your way back into God's arms and into the universe as someone that matters, as someone that can contribute to mankind in the most biggest and positive way. The last card for this deck we're guided to is Creative Forces. Many of you, your talents are beyond measure. You have so many talents and gifts that you can't even write them all. There's power in your talents, far greater than many of you realize, and you won't realize it until you start using them. Be inspired. Tap into your artistry. The world needs it, and so do you. Let's go to some more romance cards. Annoyance, there's someone in your ear and you're just like, oh, please stop calling me, stop texting me. No, I'm not going back to you. No, I'm not interested in you. So even though some of you are open for relationships, you're open to new partners or new ideas, you can't kind of not avoid the people that want to get back to you in your life, or the ones that are attracted to you that are new love interests that really don't do it for you. So you or your partner might be annoyed right now, and this could also be where you are disappointed with your current partner. You're not seeing eye to eye. Maybe they flipped the script. Maybe you flipped the script. Give each other space to cool off. Space to see if it's going to work or if this is something that you still want. Don't stay there and argue and be in a combative situation. Those toxic words that you say to each other can't be taken back. Some of you are going to be getting exciting news. It could be you're going to be a grandparent, or you're going to be parents yourselves. Job, promotion, money coming in. Just great news. Some good news is coming your way, whether it is a pregnancy, an engagement, you're moving, you're relocating, you're starting a new business. Get excited and await that celebration. Many of you think of people that are thinking of you, so there's a mutual telepathy type of connection going on. So pay attention to those messages that seem as though it's very real in real time, like you can feel this person's energy, you can smell them, you can almost feel their physical presence even though they're nowhere near you. They're being sent, and you both were kind of sending them to each other. So this could be a very strong soul tie or twin flame energy, which is very present in your life. And it's not for all of you, but those of you who are experiencing this, you know exactly what I mean. On the bottom of the deck, we getting to know each other. Those of you who are ready for new opportunities, or you're ready to get back out dating, you are going on little coffee breaks, little social events, you have your little online friends that you're talking to, and you're getting your feet wet, and you're just learning more about people and seeing, what's out there for you, what you're attracted to, what's new in the dating scene, what do you need to perfect, or what is new that you need to adjust to. So I love that some of you are being brave and not saying no to love, and you're giving it a chance to be resonated in your life. The spiritual message that I was guided to, which most of the times I always forget to tell you, but it is so important because I always feel these spiritual messages resonate with the reading, was the best solution may not be the obvious one. And in your life in general, whether it's work, professionalism, your spiritual life, your family life, corporate life, your personal love relationships or partnerships. Take heed with that notion that the best solution may not be the obvious one. Sometimes you do have to give things a lot of thought. And the first quick thought or plan that you come up with to settle a situation or to decide on an action that you want to take, it might seem good in the beginning, but trust me, if you be patient and put more thought into it, there's going to be a better solution, a better thought, a better step or action that you can take than the initial one that you thought of. You might think of that one to be the best because that could have been the initial one that you said or thought of, and still go with your gut feeling. But sometimes I think we have more than one choice. There's always better options. So give yourself the opportunity to make the right choice and the right decision. As we close with this weekend wrap-up energy, let's see what the ancestors say. We're guided to the seer. See beyond the current situation. Wow, I love it. Ties into the spiritual message. Like I said, there's more than one way, like they say, to skin a cat, so to speak, and there's more than one way to get yourself out of a situation. There's more than one way to get yourself into a situation. There's more than one way to learn through the lessons that we take along this journey. Meditate, close your eyes, and tap into your intuitiveness. Tap into the energies of the universe and your ancestors to let that third eye chakra show you what you need to see to get the clarity that maybe because you're too close to the situation, or you're putting those blinders on because you've been hurt and you don't want to see the reality of what it is that you have to deal with. Still let it come forth. We love the truth, we speak the truth, so we shouldn't run away from it when it's right in front of our face. May you continue to enjoy your birthday week. For those of you born this week, happy birthday. I'm so excited for our season. Again, I'll continue to shout you out whenever I can. If you haven't given me your birthday already, I just need the day and the month. Put it down in the comments. God bless you. Enjoy the week. Namaste.